All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here, going to take a look at the Bitcoin and crypto markets this morning and see what's going on. We do have a new, I know this lighting, it's just, the sun's coming in. Listen, in Florida, it's going to be like 50s to 80s today. So welcome to Florida. Okay. So the sun's coming straight in here through the blinds. Maybe I can move up like this. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anyway, it's like some old, I don't know, some movie lighting or something like that. We're just going to have to deal with it. All right. So I want to welcome everybody here this morning. If you want to say who you are, where you're tuning in from, you can do that in the comments. Of course, if you have a question for me, feel free to do that. And then I also want to, let's see, what did it do? Yeah, it did. Broke a little to the upside. We'll take a look at that. Not quite where it needs to go yet to really be breaking out, in my opinion, but we'll see. All right. So also, for those who do want market analysis, looking at Bitcoin and the crypto markets pretty much on the daily, you can follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey, good morning, Troy. Welcome. Yeah, you're in Florida. I know, man. 50s to 80s. How do you dress? You know what I'm saying? 75 layers of clothing. Anyway, snow suits to swimsuits today. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen. We're going to take a look at what's called the MA momentum chart setup. And this is one we use just to really get a good idea of what's happening with an asset. Oh, awesome. I'm thinking that's your trades. Yeah, that's awesome, Troy. Yeah, and again, and you're welcome. Absolutely. This is why I do what I do. I love doing it. Sunny South Africa. Yeah, awesome. Glad to hear that, Sharon. As you're going through and you're doing your trading and stuff like that, just keep rocking it. If you run into any trades where you have questions, the forum is the place to go. Post it in there, and one of our pro traders, or even me, I'm in there pretty much on the daily, can look over everything and help you out. But yeah, that's so awesome, man. Congrats. All right. I want to talk about this really quick. If you are a member of iCoinPro and you want to learn how to the MA momentum, the moving average momentum chart setup works, click on my iCoinPro training, go to Micro Profit System Part 3, and then you can click on MA momentum. And it's about a 40-minute training. You can make a pit stop at any point and go over there to do your training. All right, now we're looking at our software here. This is the software we developed to trade our strategy, custom coded from the ground up. Nobody else has this. It is the all-seeing eye of crypto too. If you're in crypto, man, you need our portal. It tells you when anything's moving in this market, the instant that it's moving, and sends it straight to your smartphone, which is fantastic. To get this chart set up, you got to go up here, click on this little caret, click load chart layout, and click on MA momentum. All right, so let's take a look at this and see what's going on. First thing I'm going to tell you, there is a news event happening today. It's the Digital Asset Summit. Trump is going to speak there. Saylor is speaking there as well. Trump, I believe, is scheduled to talk about 10:40 a.m. this morning. And I think here's an article on that. So yeah, it's the first time a sitting president has spoken at a cryptocurrency conference. So that's pretty awesome. That'll be happening today. So we should see potentially some volatility around 10:40 a.m. Eastern. So just be aware of that's happening today. We'll also have the markets opening in 25 minutes, which might have a response, to it as well. Some people preemptively trying to jump in or do stuff or sell preemptively. We don't know. You never know how the market's going to respond. The interesting thing, hey, Dean, welcome. So here's the weird thing about markets, right? You would think news like that would be very bullish for the market. But the challenge is once the market goes bearish, it ignores good news and sells bad news. Okay, that's what happens, and sometimes even sells good news. It starts to do the opposite of what you would think, and it has nothing to do with the news. It's just a mechanical thing. There's just too many people who, for whatever reason, are starting to want to get out of the market or sell or take profits, etc. And like I've said before, it's not personal, it's mechanical. And once it starts, it just keeps going until it ends. And that's just how bear cycles or downtrends work with an asset. Are we in a bearish trend or a downtrend? Again, I don't know. I just take this one day at a time. The trend right now is down, but that can reverse at any moment. If we can defeat this, and we'll talk about this. If we can defeat this downtrend line, then the potential to start moving up goes up. If we can't, then that's not good, right? So we just take this one day at a time and see what the charts are telling us. But in a bear cycle, it ignores good news and sells bad news. In a bull cycle, it ignores bad news and buys good news, right? That's when it's bullish. But when it flips, when the switch flips, it's, again, you don't know until it's too late, right? So again, that's why we trade the way that we trade, because we just go in and out with this system. And I've been outperforming Bitcoin since September 2019. So I'm very comfortable just doing what I do. So no matter what happens here with Bitcoin, it's maturing as an asset. Okay, so let's look at this chart here. Red candles, green candles. These red and green things, again, they're called candles. They show what's happening with the price action. In this case, they show a one-day summary of the trading. So every candle shows an entire day's worth of trading. These spaghetti lines, colored spaghetti, the purple, maroon, yellow, green, these are moving averages. They just show potential areas of support and or resistance. And the shaded area is called a Bollinger Band. Quick summary on this chart, why this chart's so handy, is when everything is trading above all of these moving averages, in particular gets stuck above this light purple moving average, that means that the market is potentially bullish and almost definitely not in a bearish cycle. So that's really cool to know that. On the flip side, if everything's trading below all of these moving averages, in particular getting stuck underneath this light purple moving average, then we're potentially in a bearish cycle and need to process out the fear and the sellers and the people who need to get out of the market for whatever reason they need to. You know, that is what happens. And then once we get that fear and that, you know, the sellers out of the market, then the market can potentially move back up. So with all of that said, what we're dealing with too is this downtrend line. This is the boogeyman of crypto right now. And then this here, the bulls are hoping this is what we're doing, which is a falling wedge. We could ping pong back and forth and then exit either up or down. You can do either one. Falling wedges are considered bullish. So that's what the bulls are going to help. And that may be what's happening. You know, it's just people gently exiting the market, and then it can rise again. So we'll see what happens. An early exit, meaning if the news makes it exit early this morning, can bring out a lot of buyers if it goes up, and an early exit from the potential structure, if it goes down, can bring out a lot of sellers, right? Hey, Dennis, good morning. Great to have you on here. So we just got to keep an eye on this. Key levels are definitely 75,000 on the downside. On the upside, we got to reclaim 90,000. All right, that's what we're looking at. And you can see we're playing, we were stuck below the light purple moving average. Now we went above. Now we're back down below. This is the smooth moving average 100. That's just what it's called. We're down below that, but we're still above the light purple one. So that's good. So we'll just have to see. If we lose, you know, 84,000 again, then we could see some more sellers as people are like, oh man, we can't even stay above that. You know, it's the smooth moving average 7 anymore. That wouldn't be good. So we'll have to see. Again, we got market opening 9:30 and then 10:40 a.m. I believe Trump is speaking. So we'll just have to see if we get some volatility here this morning, which is what I'm looking for to wake me up and get me back to trading here. so we'll see. All right. Quickly, I'm going to look this over here. Longs and shorts are pretty much dead even. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting it's going down. That is no help to us at all. So we don't get concerned about these until we get over 70% either long or short. And last thing we're just going to look at here quickly is what's hot and what's not to trade. And I'll be honest with you, everything is just dead right now. So I don't have any, hot coins that I'm watching right now. I'll just let the software do its job. I'll ignore the markets completely until my phone starts pinging and pinging and pinging, and then I'll know that the market's moving and it's time to get back to work. That's what I love. I'll go out, hit golf balls with my son, go to the beach, play soccer, I don't know, do whatever, go rollerblading. And then if the phone starts going off, then it's time to go back to work and make some money. So we'll just have to see what happens here. But for right now, I got nothing that's exciting to me. I don't even think anything's blowing up. Everything's staying kind of steady. And that's because, that makes perfect sense, right? We're in a downtrend. We're setting lower highs, and that's not good. We're having good news that's causing the market to go down, right? The crypto reserve, etc. So we'll see, but maybe something will happen this morning that'll get everybody excited again. All right, everybody, that's all I've got. Listen, if you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, I'm back to this lighting. If you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, just go ahead and do our free boot camp from iCoinPro. We got a late entry here. Welcome, Proto. Good to have you on here. So do our free boot camp. It takes you about 40 minutes. You can do it this morning. Get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you. Or you can send an email to support@icoinpro.com to get that free bootcamp. All right, that's all I've got. Again, if you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and let's see what happens here today. Keep an eye on those 9:30 a.m. and 10:40 a.m. Hopefully we'll get some good volatility we can rock. All right, bye-bye, everybody.